Hello everyone, welcome to Lucia Craft. I'm your host Lucia. Against the global push for carbon reduction, the construction sector contributes nearly 40% of worldwide carbon emissions. So how can technological innovation drive its green transition? Finnish construction tech firm Peiko has been rooted in China for 14 years with its prefabricated assembly technologies playing a key role in China's dual carbon strategy. Today, we'll explore how Sino-Finnish cooperation is reshaping efficiency and sustainability in the industry. Peiko Group Corporation is a global leader in slim floor structures and connection technologies for both precast and cast in-situ construction. With sales offices in over 30 countries across Asia Pacific, Europe, Africa, the Middle East, and North America, and manufacturing facilities in more than 10 nations, it has a truly global footprint. When and why did Peiko decide to set up a factory in China? Martin Fenkek, Managing Director of Peiko Construction Material China, shares the details.
Actually, we have established our factory in 2011, and basically we produced, I can say, 99% of the items in China. We don't import almost anything. China is a huge country with a lot of resources, and actually we are very happy to utilize those. But moreover, on top of the factory, which is even more important for our customers, is local customer engineering service. Those are local designers who are helping our customers to design our solutions to local Chinese structures according to the Chinese code. We are in China for China. We produce in our Chinese factory in Zhangjiagang about 60% of volume which stays in China. The rest 40% are going for an export.
As Martin explained, Peiko's focus is in China for China, yet 60% of its production stays in China, with the remaining 40% exported, mostly to the Asia-Pacific region. Michael Horek, Vice President of Peiko Group Corporation for APAC, oversees regional operations. How does this 60% supply support Peiko's projects in China, and what does the Chinese market mean to the company?
Basically, back in 2004, when our current CEO has started, Peiko went through pretty strong internationalization process. So we were expanding not only in Europe, but also into USA and other areas of the world. And China was pretty much the first Asian country that we entered back in 2011. Since 2016, we really put a lot of attention into Chinese construction market, tried to help make it a little bit more efficient and more sustainable.
That said, during our interviews, the guests highlighted challenges in localizing projects such as differing construction methods, industry standards, and professional mindsets, all of which impact the adoption of new concepts and bilateral collaboration. Despite these hurdles, Peiko has turned its core principles, faster, safer, more efficient construction, paired with technological strengths, into market competitiveness. A case statistic underscores this shift. Since launching its localization strategy in 2016, the number of Peiko's projects in China has grown by 170% over the past 3 years. So how do the company's top executives view the Chinese market? Let's hear their thoughts.
I have been visiting China already for the last 25 years. And of course, when visiting China for the last 25 years, I have seen some changes. A lot of development on the physical side, also a lot of development on the mindset, on how things are done, how things have improved, have happened in the last 25 years. So fantastic development in many ways. I think first of all, when a company aims to be a global company, it cannot omit China. Of course, there is always a process. You cannot have a big factory immediately. It's a evolvement step by step, and now we are leading the operations in Asia Pacific from China as that is the first spot, and then we have also found very capable personnel in our location for China to also take care for for the other areas nearby.
China is place where we must be. China is the future, and whole world see that. Actually, technologically and also know-how base, we can't skip the Chinese market. So from that perspective, we see huge potential in Chinese market as well as also in other Asian markets. So we plan and we plan long term from that perspective to be present and grow our activity in China as well as in Asia.
China is raising standards for high-quality housing, prioritizing safety, comfort, eco-friendliness, and smart features, while advancing urban renewal, including the renovation of old residential communities. As China enters a critical phase of high-quality urbanization, green building technology innovation is pivotal to achieving the dual carbon targets. As a Finnish enterprise localized in China, how does Pico help meet people's demand for high-quality housing and support China in upgrading building quality standards and regulations? Let's find out.
China government recently introduced the policy of Haofanze, like good living, and policy for reconstruction of old houses. Actually, we have solutions for both applications. The keyword here is design. We offer a faster, safer, and a more sustainable way to design and build it. What comes to reconstruction, we have couple of very nice cases where the perimeter of the building or the key structural elements has been left in a building, while there has been created new structures using our prefabricated solutions. One of the projects actually which we have recently done during this year is in Shanghai.
Looking ahead, how can China and Finland deepen cooperation in green architecture? Let's hear the guests' perspectives.
芬兰呢，应该是在预制装备式，尤其是全装备式建筑领域呢，是坚持的最长时间的，而且效果也非常的明显。我一直认为这样的技术对于今天应对气候变化、降低碳排放、提高建筑的自由度方面，应该会发挥更大的作用。所以我也希望呢，能够未来加强合作，既把中国的大规模建筑的经验带到北欧，也把北欧这种预制建筑的这个技术，包括二氧化碳固碳的这种技术，能够带到中国来，共同为一个地球提供更多的福祉，也为人类的健康带来更多的好处。